Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Love After Lockup Season 2, Episode 19, Trials and Tribulations. Okay, we're gonna dive right into it. First, we got Megan, Michael, and Sarah. Okay, last episode we saw that Michael was upset for no apparent reason why he was upset. Okay, because he can do all kinds of things. This girl done kissed, okay, his friend. Now he's acting like she, slept with them, had a whole family, and murdered somebody in his family. Like, that's what he's acting like, okay? So he is blowing up about this. He calls the boy's name is Rock. Megan is in the car like, yeah, call him, I don't care, yeah, call him, okay? And then he calls Rock, and he's like, what's up, man? And Rock was like, man, what's up? Man, I just heard about you with Megan. Yeah. Man, so like, did you sleep with her? Nah, man. Did you kiss her? Nah, man. And then we cut to Megan. Megan's like, he lying. He know he kissed me. I was crying and he didn't kiss me. How can he lie like that? That is not the truth, okay? And then back to the phone call, he's like, Michael is like, talk to your girl. And talking to Megan. And Megan's like, I don't want to talk to him, that's not my man. I don't want to talk to him, that's not my man. Stop it, okay? And basically, Michael is like, I want to say some things to you right now, but I can't say it because I'm on camera. And I'm on parole and I'm tethered. So I can't say what I really want to say. But y'all know what I want to say. And we understand Michael, okay? He calls him a sneaky snake. He calls Megan a sneaky snake. And he ends it right there, okay? He's like, look, I can't believe she did this to me. This is something I just can't take, okay? A kiss, my best friend? No, okay? So he's like, Megan, you're free to leave. You're free to leave the country, girl, because we ain't doing this. I know I done had a baby on you. I'm still married. But let me be mad, okay? And I'm gonna tell you bye. And of course Megan's like, this isn't over. And we're like, girl. Whew, next thing we get, this whole situation with Michael and Megan then put things into perspective for Michael, okay? Now he's like, you know what, Megan kissing my friend Rock, that made me really want to be with my little girls, because Megan not worth me, trying to be around her like that, because she not loyal and I can't trust her. So, and we're like, okay, Michael, okay. And so he's like, let me call Sarah because Sarah's about to be induced. So let me call her real quick. And we're like, okay, if we was Sarah, we wouldn't pick up the phone. I mean, y'all in two different states. There's nothing really to talk about. But, okay, Sarah, we cut to Sarah. Sarah is walking around the house. She's about to call the hospital to get induced. Okay, she's about to go into labor, okay? Poor Sarah looks like she is, she's having a tough time with Michael, with this pregnancy, with everything. So, I feel bad for Sarah, but at the same time, girl, Sarah, like, you don't have to deal with Michael. It's not a requirement. You don't have to deal with this man just because he's the father of your kids. He ain't shit, girl. Like, but anyway, she picks up the phone. Michael's calling, and he's like, why the F you not talking to me? Let me know what's going on. And she's like, because I'm about to get induced and you act like you don't want to be here, so, or you don't want to know anything because you have a whole girlfriend, so next question. And he's like, well, I'm trying to come over there. And she's like, why are you, he has to get permission from his PO before he decides to do anything. So she's like, why are you trying to you check in with your PO once a week. Why are you trying to get permission on the day that I'm about to get induced. Why didn't you try to do this earlier? He was like, because I'm doing it now. Because I'm crazy. I'm crazy and I want to do things my way. I don't want to do things anybody else's way. I want to do things my way right now. That's the way I'm going to do it Michael way, okay? And she's like, you know what? Nobody's keeping you from this, from me giving birth. No, nobody. Except you. So, I gotta go have this baby. So, I gotta get off this line. Bye. Okay? And Michael's like, oh man, I want to go see my baby. And nobody gonna keep me from my baby. Not even United States of America. Because I want to go see my baby. Huh? And so he walks outside with the intention of getting in the car to go to New York, to the airport. And his mom was like, where you going? He's like, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm going to see my baby. She need me. I need her. I just realized that a couple hours ago. So I'm about to go to New York. And his mom was like, Lord, why did you give me these children? I really try. I really try to be a good mama, but you is pushing it. Okay, we saw that moment of reflection in her face, like, really, my child is trying to really, okay, and she's trying to explain to him like, boo boo the fool. If you do this, you're gonna go back to jail, and you're not gonna be able to see your baby, crazy. So let's not do this. He don't want to hear none of that. He acts like he's listening to his mom at one point, but he's not. She goes back. She's like, I'm about to make breakfast. I ain't trying to be out here in the cold. It is snowing. It is freezing. I'm not about to be arguing with you in the cold. She's done this numerous times before. She's been there for him numerous times before since he was 16 and got locked up. He's always violated his parole. Her and his little sister are tired of this. And I'm like, yes, I'm tired of it too. And we've all listened on TV. So I know y'all tired of it, okay? So, but Michael's like, I don't care. She fussing at me. I don't care. I'm gonna go see my baby. So the last thing we see of him is he gets into the car and we see him just break his parole on camera. He's supposed to be under 24/7 house arrest. We see him just break his parole on camera, just down the street. I said, we TV y'all wrong for that. Y'all didn't have to record that man just breaking his parole. Y'all couldn't have stopped him. They're like, oh Lord, and he broke his parole right there. Michael, whew, Jesus. Okay, next we get to I forgot about Megan. Megan also had another scene. She is back in Fort Worth because Michael said, I don't want nothing to do with you because you disloyal, okay? So she goes to meet up with her friend B. I think they're at this like this little tea house or coffee house. B got him some tea. He's like, I need me a tall black tea to listen to all of Megan's foolishness. Okay, so he's sitting there drinking his little hot tea, and he has little cute little ponytails, cute, and he's like listening to Megan say everything that happened with Michael, and she recounts everything, and he's like, you found out he was still married, and that the baby is his. And this is B's face the whole time, just, girl, you stupid. Oh my God, I gotta look up close because you so, girl, you is a fool. I'm trying not to say it, but you is a fool. That's what B's face was looking like the whole time. And I'm like, B, you better than me, because I'd have been like, girl, you is crazy. What is you doing? Oh my God, turn these cameras off real quick. What is you doing? Why is you doing this? Okay, she proceeds to tell B that like they're not done, they're just on a break. Okay, and he's gonna come to his senses, and this is just the hurdle in the road of their relationship. And we and B are like, he tells her that she deserves better. Whereas I'm like, No, y'all deserve each other because y'all both crazy, okay? And it's too much for me. So that was Megan, Michael, and Sarah, okay? Next we get to Marcelino and Brittany, okay? They had a fight last episode because she went to go see Sasha before Sasha's sentencing hearing. And Marcelino basically didn't like that, okay? So he was picking a fight. So this morning he's like, I apologize for picking a fight. You know, the dog is just laid out on the bed, getting a little belly rub. And I'm like, this is a cute dog, okay? I want more scenes with the dog. But anyways, I digress. So he apologized, and Brittany is she's a nervous wreck because her friend Bunky is about to get sentenced, and she's like, there's a possibility that she could be gone for years upon years upon years upon years. So she's nervous and whatever. So they go, Marcelino says, I'm gonna go with you to the hearing, okay? That makes her feel a little better to have Marcelino support. They go to the courthouse, and Brittany's still nervous. We see her other friend, I forgot her name already, but the one who was her girlfriend in prison, and we see Bunky, okay? And Bunky looks, she looks very nervous, okay? And we're all nervous for Bunky, like, dang. And Marcelino tells us, like, 2 people died during this whole thing that Bunky was sentenced for previously. So he was saying this is like a serious thing. Like, she really could get years upon years upon years for this scenario, okay? So basically, they call Sasha to say something to the judge, and Sasha's like, look, you know, I've been out here, and I've really been trying. The time that I've been given, I enrolled in community school, I've been working, I've been really trying to make an effort of the time that I've been off custody. And yeah. And so the judge's like, nah, I agree with the parole hearing board, and you basically were a pivotal part in this whole thing. You may not have held the gun, but without you, this whole thing would not have happened. So he started reading off the charges or whatever, and Brittany, and I think the other girl's name is Brittany. Sasha's 2 friends, Brittany and the other Brittany, they started crying because he started reading out the charges, and he said months upon months upon months upon months. And Brittany was basically like, that's almost 10 years. Like, so Sasha, maximum minimum is like 10 years. So that's still a lot of time. Our maximum is 10 years because she is going to be able to be on parole, or at least have the chance to be on parole in 2025. So that was pretty sad to witness and to watch. Whatever you think of what happened in this scenario, I really don't know the details of the case, but it's always hard to see something like that. So yeah, that was Marcelino and Brittany basically. Next we get Clint and Tracy, okay? Clint and Tracy, they are planning to go to Vegas soon. Last episode she met his mama. His mama was not here for her, okay? So basically that's all that happened last episode. And so she has like 20 minutes left on parole, okay? And they are excited to go to Vegas. They're in the truck. She was saying that after, like, it's been 10 years since she hasn't been in jail or on parole. So this is something new for Tracy. And she's like, yeah. So they dropped her off to I forgot where it was that she needed to go to sign the papers for her to be off of parole, but he dropped her off of there, and we're like, okay, like, you know when Tracy's by herself previously, she's quick to run. So we're like, hopefully we see Tracy again, okay? So I was crossing my fingers like, Tracy, I hope to see you again. I hope you didn't go back on that stuff, okay? So yeah, then we get Clint. Clint is nervous, okay? We're like, why is Clint nervous? Okay, but last episode he told us that he had a secret. Okay, this episode we find out the secret. Okay, he goes to see his dad at his job, and he's like, I want to talk to you, Dad. He picks up his check, and he's like, look, I have a secret from Lizzie. And his dad is like, what? Like, we thinking he's got a whole nother family or something, or that he's been in jail before. Like, what is it, okay? He was like, I've been talking to a girl online. And his dad is like, okay, just stop talking to her. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Like, just stop talking to her, okay? He's still talking to the girl. So obviously he likes this woman online, okay? And he feels bad for liking this woman online, okay? So we're like, so basically he's like, I want to tell Lizzie because I feel bad. And his dad is like, okay, I'm glad you talked yourself through this, son. I'm glad I didn't have to do too much talking. I'm glad you came to this conclusion by yourself. Daddy was just there to be a listening ear, okay? And sometimes that's all you need. So, cool. Next clip we get of them is that he makes it to the airport. It's nighttime. And we're like, hopefully Tracy makes it to this airport too, because we know motherfucking crack, okay, we'll get Tracy, okay? So we're like, please, Tracy, make it to the airport, okay? He has a champagne bottle and 2 champagne glasses or whatever, and she hasn't been able to drink since she's been on parole, even though she's been drinking. But this will be her first like legal drink off of parole, and she makes it to the airport perfectly fine. She has a cab that brought her to the airport, and she is excited and she's happy, and they're celebrating outside the airport. They're drinking or whatever. They cheers, and then Lizzie was like, she did it real fast, okay, and she was like, she was looking like, fill me up about another 4 or 5 times, okay? Let's down this bottle, okay? You know how sometimes addicts, they be drinking alcohol like it's water, okay? And she was looking like, I'm trying to be cute, but can you fill this up to the brim next time? Stop playing with me, okay? And I was like, enjoy your drink, Tracy. Enjoy your drink, okay? I think I've been saying Lizzie. I'm sorry, y'all, if I've been saying Lizzie. I meant Tracy. Lord have mercy. They're both 2 of my favorites, so if I interchange them, my bad, okay? Yeah, that's basically what happens to Clint and Tracy. Nothing much really happened. We're excited for her. She got her the whole bottle of champagne, girl. Nothing wrong with that, sis, okay? You've had 10 years on probation, all right? They're about to go to Vegas, and he decided not to tell Tracy about this girl before they go on the trip. So we know that's gonna blow up later, just from the upcoming clips we see for the rest of the season. So anyway, next we get to Lamar and Andrea. Nothing that much happened with Lamar and Andrea this episode. Last episode, Lamar basically peaced out on the whole family for Christmas. He was like, look, I got to go see my people. Y'all stay here. I'm about to go have fun with them at the diner and cut up. We found out that he stayed out all night. He came that morning, and Andrea was waiting for him. She was like, look, you can go back to wherever you came from. Trying to act hard, okay? And he's like, look, man, you know what? Like, you can't keep me on house arrest. Like, I just came out of prison. You can't keep me locked up. And she was like, yeah, I know, but your family's the reason why you got locked up, okay? Like, why are you riding around with somebody who got a gun in the car, okay? You can't have guns near you, okay? And he was like, yeah, I understand that, and I've been thinking about what you and Lila was saying, and, man, I don't want to admit it, but I'm sorry, okay? And Andrea's like, that's what I wanted. I'm not angry anymore, okay? That's basically what happened, okay? He brought her some flowers. She was like, get these dollar store flowers away from me. And he also he said he picked up some branches and some leaves outside and some little berries he found, and he made a mistletoe, okay? Production, we know y'all made that because Lamar ain't doing that. Lamar don't look like he no scavenger, okay? Or no hunter-gatherer, okay? So the production made a mistletoe for him to give to Andrea, and of course she likes it, okay? And so it was a cute moment between the two. The situation didn't seem that crazy. Seeing as some other stuff that Andrea has put up with, him being out all night with his family seems like it's not gonna bother her that much, okay? So if it don't bother her, it don't bother me. Okay, so that's all really for them. We also had a scene during the commercial where they were talking about how they was getting hot and steamy in the car wash. Um, the first season of I keep getting mixed up. The first season or the second season, the beginning of the second season, because this is still the second season, which is crazy because we're on like episode 19. So the beginning of the second season, they was in the car wash getting all hot and steamy. Okay, and we didn't need to remember that. We didn't need to remember it. But Andrea and Lamar will always give us good TV. Okay, last couple we got is Scott and Lizzie. Okay, Lizzie pulls up to his house. Okay, she's like, "Come on, Scott. I've planned a date with me and Scott are going to the beach. Scott, I really want to get back with Scott, and we're going to the beach. It's gonna be fun, okay?" And so she planned this whole date. He comes outside. She comes to pick him up. He comes outside. She's like, "We're going to the beach," and he's like, I already dressed for like going to eat somewhere." And she's like, "No, this is not gonna do. Change clothes because you're going to the beach, okay?" And so they go back inside, and she's sitting down or whatever in the same chairs that she had just talked about the previous episode, or the episodes before that. She sits down there, okay. He's changing. He's trying to be cute. He's like, "Look, babe, this is what I'm wearing to the beach." Nothing but something on his private area, okay. And we're like, "Scott, please put some clothes on for us, please, okay." But anyway, so he put some beach clothes on. They get in the car. They got the top down, okay. And Lizzie wants to start a fight. Lizzie is gonna be Lizzie. She can't be nobody else. She knows how to fight, and she knows how to get over on the situation, okay? And that's what she's doing right now, okay? She's like, "You know what? I came all the way up here to California, surprised you, okay? Messed up your whole life before, and now I'm back without any warning or any heads up. And you're living with Charlene. Like, you're living with a woman." And Scott is like, "Charlene is my best friend. Like, what you mean?" And she's like, "Are you and Charlene, like, were y'all together?" And Scott's like, "Girl, no, that's my best friend. Like, Charlene don't want me. Trust me, Charlene, I've tried. Charlene does not want me, okay? Charlene needed a place to stay. That was it, okay? And that's why she there, okay?" So Scott is like, "Girl, stop this, okay? First of all, we not together, sis. Second of all, where you coming with?" We're all like, "Why are you, Lizzie, why are you trying to start with this man? First of all, you messed up this man's life, took all his money, okay? Like, on TV, okay? $100,000 some dollars, okay? Now you want to come back and ask this man why he living with his best friend. Why? I came all the way over here to California, and you're living. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, okay?" And we're like, Lizzie is going to manipulate. That is the only way she knows how to get through this, okay? That is the only way, okay? So he's like, "Girl, leave me alone," okay? They make it to the beach, and they're sitting on the beach or whatever. Lizzie's being Lizzie, okay? Scott loves it, okay? He's like, "I am in love with Lizzie. I know I'm crazy, but I love me some Lizzie, and I'm not gonna stop loving Lizzie, okay?" And we're like, "Okay, Scott, okay." They get on the beach, they find a place to sit. Lizzie puts them legs on Scott, okay? And just mess up Scott's whole world. She put them legs on him, and it just messed up his whole world, okay? He basically couldn't think after that. He was like, "You know what? When you put them legs on me, girl, shoot. Whew. I didn't know what to do, you know? And I love you, you know what I'm saying? And I never stopped loving you, and here's a jewelry box. Here, girl." So he gives her like a just black jewelry box. And Lizzie's like, because the last time he did this, he proposed to Lizzie and they got engaged, okay? Lizzie knew that she did not want to get engaged to this man, okay? But she didn't want to see her money, her Brinks truck right off in the sunset, okay? So she had to accept it, okay? And so this time she's like, she's worried and we're worried and we're like, please, God, don't do this again. Don't do it right now again, okay? But hey, Scott is in love, okay? So that's that on that. That is that for this episode, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This episode was pretty good. I really did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, like all that good stuff. Hit the bell because YouTube is being crazy as always, as everybody else says too. I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.